Welcome to RRT Training. RRT stands for Rapid Response Team. It is a primarily infantry, but flex unit of 12 to 16, depending on what's going on. We run directly under command. We are not entirely attached to Hammer. However, our primary objective is to support Hammer and the main Hammer push. RT consists of 3 engineers. The engineer loadouts are as followed. I need flak armor. Flak armor on your main infantry turret, the thing that Frost Tiger has here. I don't know what it's called. Anti-infantry turret? Whatever. I don't know.
Mana anti-infantry.
Mana anti-infantry turret. You should use your reserved hardlight barrier, because it allows you to put down a turret and a barrier, and that's fucking OP as shit. Grim, get out of the way. Grim, get out of the way. Grim, get out of the way, thank you. Alright. And everything else is pretty much your go, whatever you like. But the main priority is flak armor for your engineers and turret. The reason you put flak armor on is because primarily you're going to be an engineer sitting on your turret. The main way people try to get rid of turrets is with grenades and rockets. If you have max flak armor, you can eat like 10 fucking grenades and not even feel a goddamn thing. So, flak armor, number 1. Let's go. And next we have 3 medics. Medic loadout is as followed. Whatever the fuck gun you want. Whatever the fuck secondary gun you want. AoE nano regen device. Is that what it's called?
Something like that.
Whatever the thing when you press F and it heals all around. That's the way to go. Grenade bandolier and res grenades. If you do not have grenade bandolier and res grenades, please pick another class. Or at least let squad leader know, because you're basically half a medic and we only run 3 medics, so we need that to be fixed. Grenade bandolier and 3 res grenades, because obviously you need more res grenades. We die a lot. We don't have we tend not to have a hard spawn. Our spawns usually are our beacon, which has a 1 minute and 30-second cooldown. So res grenades are the way that we unwipe ourselves and recover. It's very good. Medics are the best. Question. Oh wait, no. Heavies. I don't care what you run for heavies. I know other people have their own specific heavy things. What you primarily need as heavy is your rocket launcher as a Hawk. Say again, Hawk rocket launcher. I don't care if you like the Desi. I don't care if you like the Annihilator. Hawk. Hawk gives you the ability to dump fire, and it also gives you the ability to lock onto aircraft. Sometimes we need to lock onto aircraft to support air. Get your Hawk. Rock out with your Hawk out. Please, please, please run Hawk. That's about it. It's best of both worlds. Yada yada. And I would not recommend running medkit as a heavy. I know some people do, KDR, whatever. But we have a shitload of medics that can heal you, and you're not exactly running around soloing. So grenades or C4 tend to be numero bueno for heavies. But again, heavies are all whatever you feel most comfortable doing. Your job is to kill people. So as long as you have your Hawk, I don't care. What other classes are in the game?
Mats.
Infiltrator. We usually have 1 infiltrator, if any. Infiltrator is a flex tactic, or not a flex tactic, a flex squad member. What do we call him?
A wild card.
Not a wild card. I guess we'll call it a wild card. There's a name for it though. Auxiliary class.
Spectre?
It's an auxiliary class.
Yeah.
It's usually a force multiplier. It provides recon and hacks out Sundays, and does sort of own special adventure missions. To play Infiltrator in RRT, you need the squad leader's express written permission, Major League Baseball style. You need to know a lot about RRT, because the squad leader's micromanaging everything. He can't also micromanage the adventures of an infiltrator, so infiltrator need to know what the fuck to do. And don't play light assault. Questions, comments, concerns about any classes or loadouts? We do not use shield bubble, that is correct. The advantage of AoE heal is when you pop a res grenade, you're not getting everybody up at full health, but your 2 medics pop AoE heals, that gets everybody up to full health pretty easy. Krim, where are you going? Krim, how the fuck did you die?
Daddy Muffin shot him.
Yo, guys?
My bad.
Come on.
Initiation, I guess?
Come on. So, no further questions
Here,
about comments
let me hear you.
or about fucking squad loadouts. Let me say the loadout one more time. 5 heavy assaults, Crim. 5 heavy assaults, 1 flex class, usually an infiltrator, sometimes a light assault, never a light assault. 3 medics and 3 engineers. You don't have to remember that. Squad leader will know, and squad leader will tell you. Just be flexible. If squad leader needs you to play something, please play it. If you say, hey, I don't feel comfortable in that class, squad leader usually tries to work it out, so you play the best class that you feel comfortable on. But if it doesn't work out, just play what you have to play, because everything revolves around that single loadout. Beacons, these are some new additions. Please request beacon, bind that. Most of you probably have already, but if you haven't, go to escape, or go to menu, key bindings, general, scroll all the way down. Squad promote me request, bind that to something. Please also max out your beacon. Beacons are our only spawn in RRT apart from our heavies, or medics, yada yada. Questions, comments, concerns about beacon? Daddy, I got that. Good job. No? Sweet. We're going to go over loadout. This is what we call a triple stack, or training room. It's a type of building loadout. Usually that ammo pack right in the middle. Boo boo, I'm shooting it. That tends to be where points is on places like this, or it's in the other room. It's just a reverse. So for this situation, we're going to pretend that that is that. Hey Frost, can you remove that hard light barrier, please? The first thing you need, the main backbone of an RRT defense is our engineer turrets. We place 2 engineer turrets on this area right here, which we call big stairs. Big stairs is here where squad leader's jumping. 2 engineer turrets, now all the way to the left. You guys have just discovered why. It is a change in our tactics, but I like it. You're going to want to get them as close to each other as possible. Pax, can you put your turret up? Pax is dead. Do I have any other engineers? No. Sweet. Where Nixon is usually standing, that's where you would put your second engineer turret. Try to get them as close as possible. We don't want people running in between our engineer turrets. They also provide a nice little shield barrier for, you know, it's a big scary fuck. If I need to explain why a mounted fucking machine gun at the top of a staircase is scary, then, you know. Now we also put a wall next to the 2 engineer turrets to make a nice little fucking fortress that people have to be idiots and jump over just to get by. Third engineer turret. Yeah, exactly like that. Third engineer turret is facing this doorway here. This door leads to what we call guest room. Third engineer turret goes sort of about here, facing guest room door. It's going to be facing at a 45-degree angle. That's for peeking and various line of sight issues. But trust us, that's what happens. 45-degree angle right where squad leader is shooting things.
You also put a wall up in this doorway.
Yep, you can also put a wall up in that doorway. It's very nice. That's why we like our engineers to have 1 wall and 1 turret. It's bueno.
Another cheesy wall tactic here. If you look in the back here at the window,
we're just doing basic setup now.
I'm just saying, if you guys want to know, you can't jump through that when you put a wall in front of a window like that. Unless you're an infiltrator, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, the most obvious thing you're thinking is, oh no, the walls, or the windows. Won't all of our energies die to our window breach? And the answer is yes. Which means heavy assaults, you guys are going to be watching windows. Primarily, heavies cover firing lanes that are not covered already by engineer turrets. Windows are a primary one. Sometimes it's boring to look out a window for 3 minutes while we get a cap. Usually it's not boring. Either way, fucking do it. 1 light assault can wipe our entire room if the heavy's not doing their job. So if squad leader says, hey, Dank, you're on window, you're on window. Don't fucking score off. Right? If people are shooting and it's not your firing lane, don't fucking worry about it until you hear breach. Heavies also guard back here where Nubist is. This is called back stairs. Back here, back stairs. Everyone see? I need everybody up here so you guys can see where they put the beacon. Every time we're in a triple stack like this, this is where we're putting the beacon, right here. I could explain why, but trust us, it's the best place to put it. If you look up, it's pretty much below the wall, or below the roof. Every triple stack can do this, I don't know why. So that's a good place to put a beacon. The heavy back here, you're not going up onto the roof, you are not clearing the roof, you are making sure this beacon survives, and you survive. Right? Questions, comments, concerns about where the heavies and the MGs are staying? Awesome. Medics, you guys are going to be watching corners and watching for breach. Where Nixon is right now, where Star is right now, that's going to be a nice heavy medic spot. Over where Tanner is and where squad lead is right now, that's another medic spot. And over back corner here, where Nixon is another medic spot. Medics, we want to make sure that you guys are not too close to each other. One C4 should not kill 2 medics. And if we have all 3 medics down, then we're pretty close to wiping, and that's no bueno. With that being said, medics, keep your distance from each other. If one medic is running for a res, do not run for that res. If there's a res all the way across the room and another medic is obviously closer to it, do not run for that medic. That res, just leave him alone. Another medic will get it. If you die and you are not a medic, do not call it out. If you die and you are a medic, call it out. I don't need to know if the heavy dies, because a medic is going to go res you. I need to know if a medic dies, because medics are important. Questions, comments, concerns about medics?
Grim best medic.
Yes, that is correct. Nixon is the best medic. I'm glad you said that. That is actually in the notes. Yeah. Infiltrator, as I said before, infiltrators are doing their own little special adventure. If you have any questions about Infiltrator, Frost Tiger wrote a guide on how to perform and receive anal sex in RRT. It's very helpful.
Yeah, I can agree.
This is true. Also with the turrets, real quick, guys, if you want to look over here. With turrets, I suggest as they come further off the wall, you put them a little bit further back. Just how angles work, I'd explain, but I'm too lazy. So as they get closer to this way, you should put them a little bit further back from the one all the way on the left.
User joined your channel.
But it's not a huge difference, but it can make a difference.
Don't do that. Because not only is the turret acting as like a thing to fire, but it's also acting as a blocking agent for people running up, and
I'm
for
not saying
grenades
like
to bounce
super
off
far back.
of.
I'm talking about like maybe a couple
just
inches.
a smidge, so the guy to your left
Gotcha.
can shoot right
Yeah,
next
it's literally a couple inches.
Oh,
to him.
okay,
Like one would be on the back of the,
Anyway.
the girder, and then the other would be like right
Questions,
there.
comments, concerns about loadouts, turret placements, yeah, anything, classes, Djibouti, where the bacon goes, yada yada.
Question: can you please tell me whether you put the turrets in again? Because I was on.
Yeah,
hot,
no
I was
problem.
on cold tier for that.
We have 2 turrets. One is this glowy one. The other one is the one right next to that glowy one. So there's 2 turrets on main stairs, and then 1 turret where, sort of where Nixon's shooting here, at a 45-degree angle, facing this guest room here.
Please shoot again. Right there, 45
Yep.
degree, right here.
Yes, sir.
So can I put one down real quick, just
Yes,
to make
sir.
sure I have it?
Yeah.
Why can't I? Oh,
There's a fucking. while he's doing
Bamboozled
that,
by ammo.
while he's doing that, I need everybody, like, you can't really see it now, but think about things.
like there.
Yeah, exactly. We are
Whoa,
very much
that's really
focused
nice.
on choke points here. We're not always going to drop on a triple stack,
And the
but
man
we show you the
not
triple
a
stack
two
because
man.
it's a very obvious way to explain why we do what we do. The biggest choke point in this room is the stairs, so we put 2 engineer turrets on it. The second biggest is this guest room here, so we put another engineer turret on it. Whenever you drop, if you don't know where to put your turret, squad leader will usually tell, but think about choke points. Just keep in mind, you know, is there a better place that I can be standing? Do I have my back to a choke point? And if I do, is somebody covering my back? The biggest thing in RRT is making sure that all lanes of fire are covered. So if you see 3 people looking at a door, call it out and say, hey, 3 people are looking that way. Maybe somebody looks somewhere else. And if you see 2 people looking at a doorway, don't look at that door, look for another place, you know? Spread out, make sure all lanes of fire are covered, because if one guy gets behind us, he can kill everybody. When we're properly set up, the only ones looking inside the room are the medics. The medics are going to be watching for breaches, but they're also going to be rezzing and doing everything else in the squad because they're the most important part of the squad. So, you know, when you die, and you see somebody run past your where you were covering, you have to announce that as a breach. So Nubis, your Xenial now, is up in this back stairs. He's guarding the beacon. A light assault comes by, chucks a grenade, the beacon goes down. The first thing Zin's going to say is beacon's burnt, because we need to know that our main spawn is gone.
God!
The second thing, this light assault walks down, yada yada yada, kills Xenial, because Xenial might not be the best player today. Boom boom, headshot, you know. Now, if everybody wants to stand up here, I'm a TR light assault, and I'm looking at the back of Pax, I'm looking at the backs of Daddy, Kirby, Frost Tiger, and two, basically I got everybody back. I could just stand up here and kill the entire squad. So that way, to prevent that, Xenial's going to say, backstairs breach, backstairs breach, backstairs breach. That way, the heavies know, breach. Hey, let's turn around and see what the fuck's going on. Once you kill the thing that's breaching, just say secure, backstairs secure, something along those lines. Questions, comments, concerns about that, breaching, call outs, yada yada. Only call out if you're dead, if you're a medic, or a max. Yeah. Maxes use grinders. Only pull a max when asked.
Download the app.
Yeah.
It makes it better.
Download the app for Grinder. It tells you everything you need to know about playing Grinder Max and Planetside 2. Yeah. It's called Grinder. You can get it on the App Store. That's only on the down low. Anyway, let's redeploy. Hitchukis. Our main Our main means of transportation is a galaxy. When I call for Gal, or when Squad Lead calls for Gal, please say if you can get the Gal. Medics do not pull Gals for nanite reasons. But if you say, oh, I'm going to pull a Gal, say, hey, Squad Lead number, whatever your number is, has Gal. And then wait, don't pull the Gal right away. Squad Leader is going to confirm that you can pull the Gal. So, name for Gal?
Kirby.
Kirby's got Gal. See, that's two forms of affirmation, or one form of confirmation there, I guess. You know, that way, if 8 people called out that they can get the Gal, and I say Kirby's got Gal, those 7 other people don't pull the Gal, thinking like, oh, I'm going to be the first, I'm going to be the guy to get the Gal. So let's get the Gal from Warp Gate, Kirby. Everyone else hit your redeploy keys.
Copy, Alpha 11 pulling Gal.